And so I wanted to ask, what's the most important lesson you've learned about entrepreneurship that you wish more people knew?
Um, but ultimately, I'd say it all begins with the belief in self.
Yeah,
So, how
yeah,
much are you willing to invest in self before you ask somebody else to invest in you?
investing your passion, being willing to go the distance with it and not give up when the going gets tough.
And maybe the first business is where you learn all your hard lessons, but then the second one, you nail it, and that was the right one.
on average, I think it takes like 2.7 or something like that businesses before you really hit the big one,
I
which is
heard
kind of an
those
interesting
numbers.
statistic, right? Because I think the other big part of it is like failure doesn't say anything about you as a person. And so Jim was like, well, you can fail at something you don't want to do.
Right.
So why not try the thing that you want to do? And if you fail, at least you moved that much further towards the thing you wanted to do.
I think that's it for everything is you are you willing to learn the lesson? I agree. I don't think failure is about your character, but I think what does help define some of your character is did you take the time to learn the lesson? Did you go back and really evaluate the steps that you took and discuss what you would have learned, done a little differently? I treat everything like a lesson, and I think entrepreneurship did that to me. Everything is a lesson, and it helps in the way that I'm working with clients, it helps in the way that I'm serving community, it helps me to be able to show up as my authentic self to say, I have failed too. Yeah, I got a couple accolades, but I've also failed at things too. I've also made mistakes on the way on my journey because there are things that I didn't know. But that's also why I'm so addicted to knowing what I don't know is I'm always wanting to learn. And I think entrepreneurship taught me not everybody is that way. I just need a bag. There are so many lessons along the way that are just as key and instrumental as the funding is and is going to make all the difference in how you run your company and how you build teams and how you retain customers and how you create a culture within your organization. Like those are all really valuable lessons. The bag comes. I mean, the money is inevitable, but who are you and what are you willing to learn on this journey? And then how will you serve others and what information will you share?